Well, our view is that a second referendum seems quite unlikely. There's only two things that are certain with respect to parliamentary opinion about Brexit, and one is that no deal seems to be comprehensively rejected today, and the other is that there doesn't seem to be any consensus in Parliament over a second referendum, or rather the consensus seems to be very much against it. There are very few Conservative MPs arguing in favour of another referendum, and there's a sizable chunk of the Labour Party that's doing the same despite Mr Corbyn's change in line over the last few weeks. So in our view, a second referendum seems very unlikely to transpire. And what we've also seen, I think, in the press reaction to the defeat of the vote yesterday, is that actually some of the more Brexit-supporting press is starting to take a more supportive line and a more critical line of the ERG MPs who opposed May's deal yesterday. And so those two factors make us quite confident, actually, that at some point between now and whichever extended deadline we have for Article 50 and the exit, we'll see something like Theresa May's deal pass.
OK, so, of course, the timeline as it goes, we will see this extension later on this week to Article 50. We know that the European side of the equation has said that they want to see everything sorted by May before those parliamentary elections in Europe. So essentially, will that give Mrs May enough time to go back and try and win over some in her parties, those 75 Tory MPs that voted against it? Will that be what the deal looks like? The same one that we had earlier this week, or will she go back to Europe and try her luck and renegotiate for a third time, even though Jean-Claude Juncker said, we're not going to negotiate with you again? Well,
I mean, the thing that you see in terms of how the European Commission negotiates is that it has principles and it sticks to them until actually those principles need to start loosening a bit. And we saw that in the debate around the Eurozone crisis, so the debates about quantitative easing, which happened in the Eurozone years after it should have done. And we saw that around principles for cross-state fiscal support when Greece and Italy, or Spain rather, needed fiscal support from other countries. So I suspect there will be a degree of flexibility. Whether or not that actually transpires is a different question. But I think the main dynamic is going to be back in the UK. And as I was mentioning earlier, there does seem to be some flexibility on the part of some of those who opposed Theresa May's deal. At the first vote, David Davis, a very prominent Brexiteer, switched sides this time round, and I think that there will be a continued kind of movement towards securing Brexit and then thinking about the final destination subsequently. We think that's the dynamic that's going to happen over the next few weeks and months.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.